there's no shortage of people with good ideas out there. The difference is how you implement those ideas. With us this evening is Leslie, co-founder of the Hub Johannesburg. So, Leslie, how can people implement the ideas and make them happen?
Hey, Mengezi, you're absolutely right. People come, we all know what's happening in our communities. We all know what's needed. And, so what is the real thing that lays the foundation for things to come together? And to a large extent, my answer is that you need a vibrant community of people that's going to support you, that's going to encourage you to get it off the ground. So with the Hub Fellowship Program, we're providing that space where people could be part of a vibrant community and be surrounded by meaningful content. So practically, we will have a competition where we'll select one person who's the winner, who we'll call the Hub Fellow, and the fellow will receive some seed capital to bring the idea to life. Small stipend to support them in the daily expenses, because we want entrepreneurs who will focus 100% of their time on their work.
Okay, so we're saying there's so many people with such great ideas. So what you guys are doing then is actually providing a platform then for those people with good ideas to come and get the capital to get the idea off the ground.
Yeah. So you literally at idea level, you do not have to have some major track record of the specific company.
So is what stops people then from getting the idea off the ground capital? Because you've mentioned straight away that they're going to get.
Yeah. So it's a few things. The one is having a supportive environment.
Oh, you did mention, yeah.
Having lacking connections. I think for me that's such an important factor, that sometimes it's not always the money you need. Someone's going to open a door for you.
And also cheer you on and say, go for it. Because so often I think I meet entrepreneurs and their actual close network says, too risky, you can't do that, don't. Yeah,
and that is the unfortunate thing. We work in and live in an environment where entrepreneurship isn't encouraged. There's so many naysayers. There aren't anyone saying, take the risk, let's do it, let's give it a try. So to a large extent, you need to be surrounded by champions, people who are going to champion you on, and also other people who are maybe almost South African term, suckling along with you.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing that gives us encouragement when we see other people on their journey as well.
So this program then is providing that community, to say, the support in that and the possibility of funding.
Yeah. And the cool thing about the funding bit is that it will be based on you achieving milestones in your own company, and it's milestones we'll set together with you. So end of the day, we don't want you to become dependent on the money you receive, but it's because you need to be entrepreneurial. But we want to create that space where you could actually focus about 80 to 100% of time on your initiative without being overly stressed about how you're going to make rent. So some finance, the supportive environment, mentorship, and then also skills training. So it's one thing saying, hey, I want to go set up, something on the moon, but you don't have any idea about what your business model is around that. So that's something we want to support to enable the ideas in becoming or getting to life.
So people have great ideas, often then don't have the support, they don't have the funding, or they're not sure how they're going to pay rent, and as you're saying that, why they spend time getting an idea, but also they don't have the technical skills.
Yeah.
They have the idea but not how to make it happen, how to create the structure and the systems that will allow that idea to take off.
Yeah, and so many times I bump into entrepreneurs who ask them, so who's your product aimed at? And they say, everyone. Well, actually, every business has a target audience, and it's about having access to that market. So we want to support people at that level, like going to ground and coming in.
So it's support. So it's mostly the support which is in the form of seed capital, as well as a stipend, as well as the support also comes in the form of mentorship and building up that business model and making it happen.
Yeah, and the exciting thing about especially this pilot program is we're not having 15 fellows come on board. We're having a maximum of 3. So that's the entire Hub ecosystem coming around, rallying around you to make your idea come to life and move into the concept within 1 year.
This sounds like a very exciting opportunity.
So when does it start, though? When is it meant to start, the fellowship program?
It launches at the end of July. So have a look at our website, hubjoburg.net, because we're going to start the application process come mid-June.
Okay. So to find out more about this topic and collaboration, go to ltp.letstalknetwork.tv. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.